on my grind. It's 24/7.
Well, Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. Now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Miami. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. And that's good for a gain of 5. Martin making that play.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's 2nd and 5. That's caught. Devon Achane. He's down after getting this up to the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have, but boy, can it set a tone early.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Washington now to return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Back to throw. Tua. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Tua now from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 15-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. Has a hole left, room to run. The 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone now. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Second down again to Tootin. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for 3rd and long. From the gun is Purdy. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Get set. Up.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. This one's caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pull out in front further, 13-zip. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdoam.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Now again, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Second down carry for jam. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready, shot.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready, out.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
Massive hit at the end of that play. Maybe, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's go home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Caught by Washington, left side. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
All right. Winning team, fight.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game in the first half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That one's complete right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, ball at the 36.
Get set, get set.
Tight end going in motion here. Purdy on first down. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Taking the lead, and it brings up 3rd down.
set. Get set. 22.
Receiver in motion, going left. On third down, here's Sutton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
22. 22.
First down, 30 to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
13 yards. First down, 49ers.
Get set. Get set. 22. What's up?
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's cutting the board. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 13-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10.
Get set. 22.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready. Get on.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Receiver in motion, headed right. First down throw by Purdy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Get set. Get set. 22. Watch out. Hut.
Purdy on the play action. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Emptying the backfield here. The offense going 5 wide on 3rd and long. Now it's Purdy. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Chain on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard
2nd and 10 now. Chased out to his right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. We might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake, Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? That one right down the middle. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here's Mims. This makes it up to the 25.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. 1st down, here's Tua. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's sent out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First down, time by Lord to throw. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Go ahead.
2 and out from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Calvin Austin on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, their hopes of an early comeback, that faint flicker of light they had when they exited the locker room at halftime, that return just snuffed it out. Very good chance now. That lead's going to grow and certainly not shrink.
Play action now with Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Harold Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They send a man in motion. Working inside the red zone. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On return, the Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Ready. Ready, team.
Now Achane. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
You're right here. Out of the
gun, they'll give it to him inside. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Amador Lenore, they're on the stop.
Brings up second and 7.
Second down now, 7 to go.
5-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pass is caught at the 9. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Dolphins cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set, get set.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38.
Outside. Up.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
It's a loss of a yard.
Get set, get set.
Brings up second and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a 49er first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. And off to Tootin. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Second and 15. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
And they're able to touch him down. It's going to bring up 4th down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation, and this is going to be his first punt of the new season.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
Now to the running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready. Right.
Here's Tua. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Kate, I can feel by your body language and the call that you saw exactly what I saw, and that was a big uh-oh. It's one of the nice things of having a bird's eye view on these screens. You could see it coming at the field. In the field level, you get lost, but not up here. You knew that play was doomed from the start.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the Dolphins' 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Get set. Get set. Watch out. Yellow.
Purdy setting up that play action. He's got it along the sideline. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Watch out. Yellow.
Gets it from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
And on 3rd down, Dolphins coming out in the dime, expecting a pass. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, Purdy to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set.
And the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. The throw again. It's Purdy. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Marshall. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Wright's running out of the gun. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up. Offense up to the line fast. Tagovailoa on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds to hand that excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On the give, it's Tootin. He's going to lose a yard here. Defense there to force him out behind the line. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. 49ers looking like they'll start this season with a win. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Running back sent in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. Change made by Austin. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Get set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Washington now to return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. That's cut at the 4. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Dolphins 28. Jake Moody
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
44, ready.
2 now from the gun. Complete over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Get set. Set.
Desperation time here. Pass complete, screenplay. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
That's good.
First down, ball at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Tua again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
At the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes, one final shot. And the pass is dropped, fitting.